Hey, boys and girls. So I know that we can't enjoy our reading lessons like we normally do. I thought maybe I could show you some fun things on here.
Sharing
So I'm going to
traditions.
let you watch this little
What
video,
traditions
and
do
then I
you
have
know
a
about?
story that I'm going to read to you too. Okay, here we go.
It's fun to learn the
Sharing
traditions of
traditions.
your family.
What
You can make
traditions do you
special
know
foods
about?
together. Cooking is a delicious way to share
It's
traditions.
fun to learn the traditions of
Here,
your
a
family.
traditional
You
folk
can make
dance is
special
performed
foods
at a
together.
fair in India.
Cooking is a delicious
Children
way
learn the
to
dance
share
movements
traditions.
so they can teach them to others
Here, a
someday.
traditional folk dance is
Crafts
performed
and
at a
other
fair in
projects are
India.
also traditions.
Children learn the
You
dance
might
movements
learn how to
so they
knit a
can teach
special
them to
pattern.
others someday.
Or you could learn
Crafts
how to
and
make
other
colorful
projects are
shapes with
also
origami,
traditions.
the Japanese
You
art
might
of
learn how
paper
to knit a
folding.
special pattern.
What traditions do you know
Or
about?
you could
And
learn how to
who
make
shared them
colorful
with you?
shapes with origami, the Japanese art of paper folding. What traditions do you know about? And who shared them with you?
Okay, so I want you to be thinking about some of the traditions that you guys have in your family and some special things that you do. Usually, we like to celebrate birthdays by having a cake or cupcakes. And even if we can't have a big party, we like to have some sort of a dinner. We may like to go out to eat, or we may cook a dinner at home and maybe invite our close family over, or it might just be us. For our children, we usually like to have a little party and invite people to come see them. We also have parties when it's special holidays. Those are certain traditions that we do. Like around Christmas time, we talked about our traditions that we do. And maybe for Easter, you guys have some things that you like to do every year. This year was a little bit different for Easter. I usually like to get together with my family, and we do have a big dinner, and we hunt Easter eggs, and we do lots of those little things. But this year we didn't get to do all of that. We were still able to dye our Easter eggs and do things like that, but we were not able to get together with the whole family because of this virus that's going around. We have to stay healthy and we have to stay put and stay home. So we had to make a little bit of a change this year. But the most important part of traditions is that you stay close to your family and that you still show them that you love them and that you care for them and that you're carrying on special things about your family. So, we're going to read a story about a family and how they start a new tradition because sometimes it's great to keep the old ones, but it can also be amazing if you start a couple of new traditions every time. So, we're going to read this story. Now, if you will look right here, it says it's realistic fiction. So, fiction means it's fake, so this is not a real story. But realistic means that it's not necessarily fantasy or anything like that. This could actually happen. So, these are going to be real things. We're not going to find animals talking or things like that. It's going to be real. So, this is called a spring birthday. So let's see if we can read this story together. May was a happy time for Marco. It was his birthday month. Can I have a party this year? He asked. Then my friends can celebrate with me. It's our family tradition to have a birthday dinner, said Graham. Your friends can join us. I will make empanadas for everyone. Empanadas are sort of like enchiladas, they're like a rolled up taco. Nobody makes better empanadas, Graham, Marco said, but it would be fun to do something new this year. So we can kind of tell how Marco's feeling. He's really excited, but he's also a little nervous. He kind of wants to change things a little bit, and he's not sure if his family's going to allow that. How about a picnic? Dad asked. I heard about a nice spot in the park on Elm Street. It's in front of the ball field. We can push the tables together. That sounds like fun, said Marco. We can have hot dogs, burgers, and Graham's empanadas. So let's stop right there for a second. He's thinking about doing something fun. He's like, we're going to have a picnic at the park and we can have hot dogs and hamburgers. But he's also including Graham's empanadas because those are obviously very special and they mean birthday celebration to him. So he doesn't want to just forget about that. He wants to put them in and do something different with the empanadas. He's got a good idea. At last, it was the morning of Marco's birthday. He opened his eyes. He saw Mom and Dad and Graham. They were singing the Mexican birthday song, Las Mañanitas. Marco sprang out of bed. He could not wait for his party. Mom and Dad went shopping before the party. First, they got a baseball mitt for Marco. Then they bought a birthday cake and a piñata. Everyone met at the picnic spot. Happy birthday! Feliz cumpleaños, Marco! They shouted. Mom hung the piñata. Dad spread out the food. There were hot dogs, burgers, and yummy empanadas. After lunch, the children took turns striking the piñata. Each one swung 3 times. The piñata was difficult to hit. At last, it split open. The kids shrieked and scrambled for the treats. Piñatas are lots of fun. Next, Marco opened his gifts. When he saw the baseball mitt, he cried, "Thank you! This is just what I wanted. I can use it in the game tomorrow." When it was time for cake, Marco's family sang the Mexican birthday song again. Marco's friends hummed along. Then Mom taught them the words so that they could sing it too. "This is the best birthday party I've ever had," Marco said. "Can we do this again next year?" "Sure," said Graham. "It's fun to mix the old with the new. A spring picnic can be your birthday tradition." Okay, so what do you think about that? Was that kind of a cool idea? He sort of took the old traditions and he kept those, but he changed them and made them into a new tradition. And that was very special to him, and that was also very special to his family because we don't want to forget what our family has been doing for years and years. We want to keep that because that's what makes us so special. Our family is so special to us, so we want to keep those traditions. So, what I would like for you guys to do is to tell me about one tradition that you and your family have. I'll send it in a seesaw activity, and all you have to do is use the microphone to tell me, or you